Hey guys, so we're gonna work through the Carriers tab on this video. We'll go as always from left to right, top to bottom. So first on the active tab, this first section is the filters. So if you click on the active, all those carriers here can be used right away to cover load with them. There is no other action needed. If we go to the news review, it means that all those carriers already finished the setup. We send them the link, and they send us all their information through the TMS. But we need to review them. We'll go into the review process later on this video. Then we have the leads. Those are info from carriers that we pull up out of some databases, but none of those carriers have completed their profiles in our end. It's mainly used by the sourcing team. Then we have deactivated all those 509 carriers that are currently here, and were moved to do not use due to some sort of inconvenience we could have had with them. Some carriers gave us a pure service, some of them never wanted to get on tracking, some of them had inconveniences with our customers. Those are some of the reasons why they could be in here. If you guys want to move a carrier to do not use, we should always review this with your direct supervisor. And then we have another one in which we can have visibility of all the carriers, no matter their status. Then we have a small search word in which we can search by name, ID, MZ, or DOT. This ID is a WARP ID. Yes, FYI. So then we have in the filters in the second part, we can filter by fail, incomplete, partial pass, and pass based on what's on highway. We can check the state in which the carrier is based at. If we click to Alabama, then we'll see all the carriers who are based in Alabama. So if you want to look for a load which is picking up out of Alabama, then you can check here and see who are the active carriers who may want to go to Alabama or want to move out of Alabama. And then we have the equipments. So here we can see all the equipments that we could use to move a freight. And some of the carriers register what equipments they have available in their profile, so we can search here by equipments. And then here we can see all those carriers who have linked their ELD to our TMS. Then we have the total of carriers displayed based on the filters we have selected. We have this option here called create new carrier. If we send a link to a carrier and they have issues to set up their profile in our TMS, we can always ask them to manually send us their documents through email, and we can set up their profiles in our end by using this option. Then we can select here to see all those carriers in which we need to ask. Those carriers were already set up, and they're active in our system, but their insurance are expired based on what insurance we have already in our end. We could reach out. If we're going to use this carrier, then we need to either reach out to them to ask them for their updated certificate of insurance, or we can also get in highway, so we can download the most recent insurance out of there. And then we have this option that can help us export all the information in case we need to work with it in some other projects. So let's go to the needs review. I want to show you real quick how you can review a carrier through this tab. So let's go ahead and work on these special freight solutions as an example. I click here and I will open the whole carrier information here. So this carrier most likely will send them the link, but we never approve them. It means that we need to go through this, check each of the areas and make sure the information is right. Here we will also show what is the information that we can miss to approve this carrier. If those areas are not filled, then you'll need to go back and fill them in order to approve the carrier. We have first the carrier information, mainly their company name, website, MC, DOT, owner first name, owner last name, owner phone number, and owner email. If you find here a message that says that the email wasn't confirmed, that's a red flag. I advise you to go ahead and give them a call, ask them to confirm it, so you can make sure that the email they're using is the right one. The address, we always need to have the address here. Remember, if you're doing a manual setup, then you can pull out this information out of Highway. Contact information. And carriers have different departments. So you mean the main one we need to use when covering a load is to make sure that here is going to be the dispatch phone number and email. So we can reach out to them in case we need help or assistance in a load. And you can also add accounting departments or any other department that you think can be useful for our team to reach out to them in case we need to solve some sort of inconvenience we may encounter on a low lifetime. Then we have one of the most important parts that we need to review is the documents they send us. They must send us the auto insurance, general insurance, cargo insurance, W-9, authority document, and some carriers may send us some other documents they need to share with us as a letter of assignment for their factoring, or any other certificate as this one. They have this hazmat certificate down here. So if I go and check each one of these documents and everything looks good, everything looks legit, then I'll find at the bottom this option says approved. You click on approved, and then you're going to be able to use this carrier to cover load. We also have some more info like fleet, lanes, and add payments, which is not something that we really need to dive in. We mainly need to make sure that this first section, which is the carrier details, is going to be filled with accurate and correct information. And just to finish, there is also this other option called Highway, or TMS is linked to Highway, so it will pull up all this information out of Highway. It's basically the main highway assessments. It will show what things they passed on, what other tests, what are passed. So if we want to move, for example, a high value cargo with them, and if they fail this one, we can for sure know that their insurance won't cover if there is something happening with a high cargo value. But we can move loads with them for at least up to 250K cargo with them. Yes, as a major work through this. That's basically it. That's all the information you're going to find in the Carriers tab in the TMS. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me. Thank you.